Hey, hello. As the description would suggest, I don't have a clue what I'm doing here, so feel free to poke fun or point out anything I'm doing wrong. I'm actually just messing about a little bit just now, to be honest. Until hopefully people come in and tell me what I should be doing. Hey Banger, good to see you, mate.
Mission successfully completed. Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%. Quest data added to archives. Warning. High probability of contact.
Just realised there, I think I'm going in completely the wrong direction to do any of these quests.
97% similarity to mine noted.
Let me know if any of you guys have started off playing this as well, because I'm, of course, kind of playing different things at the moment, trying to find something that's a bit fun. Hey Ryan, good to see you, mate. It's hard to say at this stage, Top Dog. Whenever you kind of play a new game, you've always got that new game feeling where you want to see kind of what happens next in it. That's a big part of the appeal. Seems nice enough. It's really quite confusing. There's so many different currencies, and in a free-to-play game I'm always a bit wary that I'll end up spending maybe a currency I shouldn't, and so that's a bit of a pain. Hey all day. Feel free to laugh and tell me how bad I am at this, 'cause I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Just actually messing about this bit. It's now doing nothing too serious. Yeah, well, I figured that'd be a bit of fun, Jerry, to be honest, because I don't know what I'm doing. There's no point in me lying. It's been a long time since I've played any game that's different, so... Yeah, I could be in an area that I've maybe over-leveled, I just generally don't have a clue. Just farting about, to be honest. Yeah, I know what it's like, Top Dog. What I'm planning on doing is covering quite a lot of free-to-play games, because I know a lot of you guys you're looking for something else, obviously. So I'll be covering a lot. I've recorded the first few hours of this, and I'm going to edit it a bit and put it into a first impression style video so you can see what it's like. Yeah, the different server thing's a pain. The gaming session was wanting to team up earlier until we realised that. Hey, A2.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
Yeah, I'll check out Warframe. Too many people have said how good it is to ignore Path of Exile. I did actually play it for about 300-400 hours. Probably about 2 years ago. It had really bad rubber banding, like really bad, which I imagine should be fixed by now given how successful the game is. If that's fixed, I might check it out again. Yeah, Globetrotters of MMOs. It's the thing, so many free-to-play games out there, and it's just finding the time to invest in the right one. Oh, Plains of Eidolon. Not. I think you might be. Oh right, you were meaning something different.
Archiving data.
I think that's what it makes it open world, isn't it? Which is pretty impressive. Oh, is it? I never knew that, Ryan. That is intriguing. Being quite OCD, I'm slightly put off by the fact that I'm about 6-7 months behind on this. So if you can get it on Xbox and it's a worldwide server, then that may be enough to get me to pick up an Xbox if I'll continue playing it. It's quite hard to say at this stage. No worries, Jerry. Thanks for popping in. See you later, mate. Quests in your province. I have no idea what that means. Hey, wasn't good to see you. Just realised I was locked onto that person there, following them. Didn't even realise I could do that. Just to basically follow the big yellow road. That's what I was doing for a while. Not sure in the moment, Daniel. I've been locked into one game for so long, to be honest. I'm wanting to have a bit of fun and play quite a lot of different games. Nothing too serious at the moment. And also on the kind of plus side of that, it helps you guys see other free-to-play games that are out there if you're looking for one, which I imagine most of you will be. Been playing I think it's a Cryomancer or Cryomancer, whatever they've called, up until now, that would normally melt this guy here, but maxed out all these skills, so I figured I would go someone else. Don't know if that's a good idea or not. Press start and go to campaign. So what one's campaign is that? Provinces? I can't even say that word, in fact. Nice, Ryan. I may see about picking up an Xbox then. I think you can get one. I wouldn't go for an Xbox One at the moment, I'm not that flush, but maybe get a regular Xbox, I think for about 200 quid. Yeah, I've seen a ton of people talking about Warframe. That's one I'll definitely check out. I wasn't really wanting to check it out first because everyone said it's so good. I figured if I play that, I'll maybe just play nothing else. And I would like to play some other games first. Yeah, there we go. I think this is what I should be doing then by the sounds of it all day. I'll switch back to my Cryomancer as well. Put a bit more damage and he looks a bit better with the skills I have on him. If I can indeed switch here, I think I can. Yep, there we go. So I've went for a kind of Hawkeye look on him, and I've tried to a little bit myself as well, but I'm not that good looking, but there we go. I reckon he can pull off a Clint style look. Yeah, a lot of people said Warframe then. I think I'll definitely be checking that out. It's worth checking out, Scorpion. It's free to play, so as long as you're not on any kind of data cap, then definitely it's worth checking out. Most free to play games, at least. I will be putting up some kind of like first impressions in the next few days as well, once I get a better look at it. Got gifted an Xbox X, nice.
Living organism eliminated. Determining a probable killer.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's all about finding out how bad the grind is in these games, and whether or not the model is one that, even if it is a bit of a grind, that you don't mind putting some cash into it because you get enough back. Actually, no idea what you mean by game share. I don't play on PlayStation often. The only game I've ever played on it is Marvel Heroes, so Paladin, I presume that is. Top 3 DPS. Yeah, ask all day, don't ask me. Yeah, Guild Wars 2, I played that a ton as well. I've got, I think it's 3 or 4 max level characters in it. I quit round about a time a few years ago when they were doing, was it 11 World, and it was events every 2 weeks, and it was good, but it just felt too much. You felt like you couldn't have any downtime on it.
Especially dangerous enemy detected.
I did hear this can get quite tough depending on how you actually level your character, so hopefully don't make any mistakes. Nah, I don't play GTA. Not played anything last year apart from Marvel Heroes, that's it. There we go, that's him down. Yeah, some of the classes that show art style on them looks great. There's one of them that looks like Dr. Octopus with big tentacles.
Insufficient memory space, archiving data.
I'm quite enjoying it so far anyway, inconclusive. I'm completely and utterly lost though. Titan Quest with a new expansion, nice. Titan Quest is fantastic, loved that. Same with Grim Dawn as well. Should really go back and check out the expansion on that.
Active caution mode.
Not necessarily free to play Grim Dawn, but certainly cheap enough that it may as well be. No idea what Dauntless is, to be honest. I really have been out to look for a long time though. The best thing to do then all day is just basically follow the old yellow brick road, as you said. Just keep following these missions. Yeah, it sucks mate, big time. So much that was, I know it had been slow, but there was so much that was ready to come out. The raid had been revamped, new bosses for 5 players. You had your 4 heroes in December. I say 4 heroes, it was going to be 4 villains. Magneto, Carnage, Taskmaster and Doctor Doom, which would have been incredible. What a month that would have been. Also do let me know if I've got the game volume too high or too low. Yeah, Doom would have been great, as you could see for the beginner's guide. Ah, right, okay, good stuff all day, so keep going with the story until I get stuck. Sounds good. I think I've just cast that dot in the wrong area. Yep, I did. Of course we would have had Unworthy 4 as well, actually. He did have a skill called Friend from Work, where you could summon Gladiator Hulk. And I hope I don't get beaten here. I need to be careful. That was close, it was a bit harder. I don't think it was ever a massive money maker, to be honest, but that's not the reason they're shutting it down. That's the reason that it's probably easier to shut it down. You've got old issues with the CEO, I won't really get into too much in this stream. He was basically not a nice person as far as I'm aware. And I believe Disney doesn't want to be associated with that, and because the game wasn't the most successful popular game, decided just to shut it down. Should I be, when you say the shield rotation, so I take it at the moment with the circle, I should be using that really whenever it's up, I imagine, and I'm fighting an enemy of course. Yeah, basically that. Daniel Disney pulled the rights.
Threat level maximum.
There we go. Old Day's got it nailed. Nice and simple explanation there. No idea if these ads are going to keep spawning, but I'll try and take them out first. An odd chance that or not. Then it's just me and the big guy. Got a guaranteed crit. Right, so are these going to keep spawning? I think they might by the looks of it. Or maybe not actually. Yeah, they're not going to because I can't target the boss right now, so I must have to take these out first. And then I imagine the boss will come down. Again, if anyone could let me know if I've got the volume adjusted right for the sound effects in my voice, would be appreciated. I just realised at the bottom my actual tag still says Marvel Heroes Omega. Need to update that. I'm not actually sure, Phil. That's the reason I'm just playing random games at the moment to see if anything really gets my interest. Ah, with the Paladin Shield, okay. Hey Doc. Sound levels seem fine, good stuff. It's always a balance to get that right. Minute and a half until I got my, I'll call it my ultimate skill back up again, so we'll see if I need that or not. Did contemplate unlocking a new class, but I want to kind of play the game free to play at the moment and see how it feels. How long does it take to get your first class unlock? Is it quite a while, I would imagine then? Ah, there we go. That was easy enough. Cheers for that, Daniel. I know my voice isn't always the loudest, I have to keep it down a little bit. The little ones are downstairs sleeping. For some reason, I can't pick this up.
Reminder, regular warranty maintenance
That's annoying. One class all the way through and I'll get another. Good stuff. Because what I read, I believe you get the class unlock tokens from doing the story. Actually, I really need to fix the picture. I've got a Destiny picture, I've got the Marvel Heroes ticker tape at the bottom, and I'm playing Skyforge. Confusing. Any class except that Revenant, the big hulking guy, looks pretty good. Right, we'll see if we can keep carrying on with the story then.
Look how peaceful it is in Linos.
So he's good, okay, good stuff. I'll bear that in mind.
Province will never forget your kindness.
So we'll keep carrying on until I get stuck on one of these levels here. 23 prestige, I think I'm around about 21. Oh, I need to actually check out your Archer guide all day, that reminds me. Let's quickly skip by this here. Okay, select a combat prototype. No idea what this does, but we'll go for this one. Ah yeah, I had this one the other day. Looks pretty awesome. It's got a nice looking game. The camera angles are a bit weird to find if you look up. It's almost like a fisheye effect. There we go, I forgot we had to charge that first. At least I believe we have to charge it. I've not long started playing it last night, Patrick. It seems not bad. I'm very much lost, hence why I'm doing this stream, so hopefully people can help out, give me some advice. Quite powerful this, but I don't like how it keeps me static. So what one's the class that looks like Dr. Octopus? I do like that. Can't actually aim upwards with this, that's a pain. Grinding bastions and followers. Okie dokie, I'll bear that in mind. So bastions are just the random tasks for different regions, I presume. Ah, as an alchemist. Yeah, he looks pretty awesome. Do really like the art style. That's what made me feel I would try this first. Very diverse sci-fi characters and more traditional berserker looking characters. I think I'm actually going to ditch this weapon if I can remember how to even do that. There we go. It's a bit boring after a while just holding that down. Okay, and are invasion quests PvP or are they just regular PvE?
This warden is seething with rage. The local grass doesn't burn easily. Its temperature must be infernal.
I don't think we're ever going to get... Well, I'm going to see another game like Marvel Heroes. Maybe we might get something similar with the Avengers game, but
Evasive maneuver failed.
Platform's close by. You can start the drill from there.
Sorry, I'll be back in just 2 seconds. That's me back, sorry about that. I find it quite strange in this that you don't get to really pick and choose your skills. That's a bit disappointing, so there'll be no builds in that respect that I can come up with. Some by the worm guys there. Do like the dash move on this guy. The trail of ice. I've been missing chat for a while, so if you're directing that at me, Kickass, then this will be EU server that I'm on. It's a bit of a bummer that it's split into the 2 different servers. I know from a lag perspective it makes sense, but a lot of you guys are in the US. Okay, that's a lot of guys there. Let's throw down this big dot on them. It's pretty awesome. Do like it as scout. Yeah, for there to be like no build options, but it's just strange. Hey Diamond, good to see you. Yeah, I figured I'd give this a shot. So many people were talking about it. I'm going to be trying out quite a lot of free-to-play games, to be honest. This will hopefully help you all as well choose what's next. Sucks so much that we have to do that, it really does. Didn't think we'd be doing that for a long time.
Probability of victory decreased.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Stockton.
Enable it to run the drill at full speed.
I do, I'm just scratching the surface because this is only my second night of playing, just a few hours. Try out Warframe, okay, that sounds good. Everyone's saying Warframe, so I'll definitely give that a look. I couldn't freeze that guy there. I'm not sure if this is the final guy I'll use. The ultimate, as I'm going to call it. I know it's not called that, but that's what I'm calling it. It's got a 9-minute cooldown, so the cooldown is comparable. And where did he go to? He just disappeared. There he is, I think. Yep, that's him there. I'm really not doing any kind of rotation with these skills here, I'm just firing off anything.
Sending victory data to Divine Observatory.
go, let's see what I've got here. That wasn't too bad. We'll keep carrying on along this yellow road. I think Path of Exile, that means it's coming out on the Xbox One. Not heard anything about PlayStation 4, but I'm certain, yeah. Or is it even on Xbox at the moment? Path of Exile is, I did enjoy it, it's good, but I put a few hundred hours into it and I don't know if I'd go back. I'll try it out again because it was a long time ago I played it. I did struggle a bit with the fact that the skill tree was so big and you could mess up your build. I hated that. Went down a certain route and you messed it up, and I'm really quite OCD about making mistakes in games and I'll restart characters. Cheers, Blikes. I'm not sure if I'm making this look good, to be honest. I'm really not used to rotations and so on and skills in it, and trying to read chat at the same time is a bit of a task. Yeah, you've got Terra as well. Played that years ago on PC, but the community at that time when I played it was really bad. I know you get communities that are bad, but yeah, it was not good. I think it was on a day I played it and the chat was atrocious. I thought, I'll move on.
Stand back.
This doesn't look good. The enemies are starting to hit a bit harder now, since that's just a potentially regular ad and my health is down by half. Might need to grind the provinces. Ah, okay, so that's why they brought it out on Xbox. Makes sense. It's still really bad, yeah. Yeah, the stuff they were saying in chat, I can't even say it here, that's how bad it was. It was really quite shocking.
How did this happen? All protocols were observed.
Nice moustache.
The probability of an accident was virtually zero. We owe our lives to you. If it wasn't for you, we'd be smoldering ash.
I suppose once it starts on console, you've obviously got a new community there, so
Well, then you're right on time.
again, if it's free to play, it'd be worth checking out.
To be honest,
I do certainly tend to check out a good amount of free to play games anyway.
there's a charge of security.
Yeah, nearly does suck, that's me, big time. I'm still not logged in since they announced it. I will log in, I'm going to do some streams. Some guys want to get pictures and stuff like that playing together, so I will definitely log in before the end. But fancy doing something else for now. There we go, I do love that skill, looks pretty awesome as well. What one's pay to win, Joseph? This game or? Yeah, I've not deleted it yet. I've deleted the test centre. I'm doing it a stage at a time before I go cold turkey and completely get rid of it. Don't know when I'll eventually, I suppose, delete all my backup videos, or I should keep them just in case anything happens. Because that would be it, no chance to upload them again. Maybe just get a cheap USB, stick all the videos on that. Yeah, I've heard good stuff about Horizon Zero Dawn. As I do enjoy single player games, but I like a game with a persistent world that you can just keep playing and improving your characters. Pay to progress faster, yeah. Raiders of the Broken Planet, okay. I'll check that out. Is that on PlayStation 4 as well, I imagine? I'll be checking out some PC games as well though.
Reminder. Regular warranty
Ah, I think I
maintenance
got down for the
required.
first time there, possibly. Or did I? I've no idea what happened there actually.
Living organism eliminated. Determining
Yeah,
a
that's
possible killer.
the snow style DLC. Does look gorgeous. Yeah, I suppose for me, pay to win's just really if stuff's locked completely behind money, whereas if you can grind and unlock it, as long as the grind isn't unbearable, then I don't mind that.
Oh, heavens. Thank you.
Just skip all this, there's no point in listening to any of the stuff these guys say. We could get alt tokens with your splinters, bear in mind. Right, let's see what's happening here. Most people are using their splinters for heroes, of course. Okay, a masterpiece. Maybe check that out. Strong praise.
Caution recommended. Probability of victory decreased.
Yeah, the unbindings, that was a pain. I really have no idea about the combos in this. I see sometimes they flash up and don't fully understand how they work.
Especially dangerous enemy detected.
There we go, got the ultimate.
Victory details added to personal file.
Oh, was it by chance? Okay. I was playing the guy with the sword and shield. I don't know if that's a paladin, and it was really strange when I was holding down his spend. It looked like some of their skills were changing, and I just couldn't figure that out at all.
By the readings, our culprit is the mighty warden in the furthest part of the facility. The discharge
I'll
that
recruit this person here.
To avoid a repeat event, it must be eliminated. The bad news is that you'll need to go through these ruins, and scanners report that
Yeah, the paladin, yep.
but I'm sure you'll manage.
It felt quite nice, but just didn't have a clue what I was doing. I'm still very much working on it, Dusk. I don't have a clue at the moment. I just figured it would be a bit of fun for me to do a little stream so you know I'm still here while I'm playing through.
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
Maybe the skill makes me immortal though. Nice one, you can do a guide in the dusk, because I'm stumped. Yeah, that's the one thing I think I've managed to figure out, at least the little guys standing about, rescue them and get your altar up. I really like Neverwinter. I played that for a long time as well. I think most MMOs, to be honest, I have played for a good bit. Neverwinter was great. I think that was one again. I believe I had a max character for every class. Got this real bad thing in games with multiple characters that I need to max them all out, get them all looking good. Then I just sit back and watch the inventory, or not the inventory, the kind of initial character select screen and admire them in their awesome armour.
Insufficient memory space. Archiving data.
Don't think I spent too much either on Neverwinter. Could have changed though, it was when it first came out that I was playing it. Certainly liked the art style of it and the combat. Yeah, I can't be bothered with having to use the marketing games. Let's see what's up here. I don't think there's anything up here. Oh, that's annoying when that happens. I think there was a few times actually when I was playing it on PC where they done rollbacks. It's because of events messing up and people massively capitalising on them as they do it. Yeah, Star Trek, don't know about that one. I'll maybe try it, but... oh, could you not? I think when I played it, it wasn't too bad, because I can't remember putting money in for Endgame. I think I probably played it for about 3 months or so, when I think about it, because I can remember there was an unlock after 100 days. Did actually start writing a quest for one of the custom ones you could create, but never really got round to more than writing a rough outline for it. DCUO, that was another one I played for a ton. It was only really quick round about the time the Fortress of Solitude raid came out, where you would fight alongside Superman. Did love that for a while, really good. That was when it had a subscription though, I suppose, so there was no such problems with pay to win at all. The raids and that were great, but they really were pretty solid. Remember we'd spend hours trying to beat them. This is a much longer mission, this one, than the ones I started off with.
To deactivate the field, you need to enable the protocol on the 3 panels. Probably knows what we're planning. Be careful.
Combat log created.
So I've not tried any of the dungeons in this yet, but I imagine they'll probably be quite fun. I think it's worthwhile trying out, Ken, if it is free to play, so as long as you're not on a data cap, there's nothing to really lose. I recorded the first few hours of it as well, and I'm going to upload them with my thoughts as I played through it in the next couple of days. And that way you can see what the starting experience is like. Stay off that poison there. Yeah, it seems not bad, Nitro. I'm completely not really lost in all days, keeping me right, which I've got no complaints about. Yeah, I think they might just be floating rocks. Not the most exciting enemies to fight. Floating rocks that spout acid. Hey Animorph, how's it going? Good to see you here. Sad news that we're having to play something else. We need to try and jump on before the end and get a raid on the go, see how many of the old team we can get together. Get Swashbuckler and so on. Yeah, it's massively confusing. You just bring up, for example, the menu, and even for me, I think the menu's a bit of a mess, to be honest. I don't see why the classes have got their own line here, and then you've got all this up here, and yeah.
Threat level maximum.
Here we go, let's see how we got on here. Just fire off everything, I'm not really trying to do any set rotation here. A few seconds until I get my ultimate back up again. Wait till he jumps under. Don't want to use it and he's under the ground. Right, come on. There we go. Ah, great, so I've got that to look forward to as well. Not knowing what to do after finish the story, if I get that far. No worries, sounds good. Eric, take care mate, good to see you, and we'll definitely catch up before the end and we'll get a raid on the go and get it recorded just for posterity, that would be good. Looks like there's only 3 classes you can play, and they're completely unlocked at the start, Dusk. And then if you want to unlock others early, there's quite a few, like another 12 classes. They are £10 a time, or you can unlock them through gameplay, I believe. I was going to ask all day, there is I seen a video of somebody showcasing some of the classes, and it was in like a training room, but the training room I've went to, the one from the start of the game, the enemies don't actually attack you. So I'm curious if you know where that training room would be. It was one big robot, and it was like a VR simulator, and the person was playing in that. So quite fancy going there just to try out moves. I love how these guys are actually like big bugs carrying regular people. That's pretty awesome. Right, let's carry on with the story still until I get absolutely smashed, and then that means I need to stop. That's weird. I'm trying to think what it was. It was like a preview video showing all the classes, and it was one big robot the guy fought. Strange. If I'm going to do previews of the classes, if I continue playing, I'd like to find some consistent place to show them off. Like a training room, essentially. Right, let's see, where am I going here? I'm not concentrating. Yeah, I think that's the best bet. So I'm 21 and the level's 26. Could still give this a shot. Don't know when I should stop and start grinding other areas. Yeah, that's really annoying all day. I had to make 3 different accounts because on PlayStation you can't tell when you're recording, and for some reason it seemed to stop recording a few times, and I wanted to do my impressions of the first few hours and it kept stopping recording. Really annoying, with just no way to reset your account. It's really strange how you can only have, I suppose it's built into the way the game plays, but how you can only have one character. Because I do like in games doing, I'm going to be a mage, I'll have my mage look different from my warrior for example, so it's a little bit of a bummer in that respect. It's free to pay, Nitro. Thank you, Jason. Certainly seems not bad so far, so I'll keep playing it. Next few days, I activated a boost I got, which gives me like double XP or double currency, whatever, for 3 days. So I'll play this for 3 days, then I'll maybe try Warframe next. I'll do a bit of streaming in Warframe as well. Again, just so you can see what the free-to-play games are like that are out there. Stop pushing provinces when you get one-shotted by regular enemies, okay. So maybe doing not bad still, so I'll keep going. I love that skill, it's awesome. Quite a long cooldown, but it's great. Ah, right, okay. What is it you get at Premium Rank 4 then? And how much do you need to spend to get Premium Rank 4, more importantly? Getting a lot of tombs here anyway, with all the enemies. Nice one, Nitro. Everyone's saying Warframe's fantastic, so I'll be really surprised if I don't enjoy it. No idea about all these weapons too that I can pick up. They do seem quite powerful though, so definitely worthwhile picking up. Okay, some big guys here. Nice, managed to take out the big guy there with that. What's he dropped?
Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
These tanks are a secret project. They're not fully assembled.
Nice big set of gloves.
Have yet to be installed. At times like this, one should say we are lucky.
Okay, that's quite a lot by the looks of it then. Okay, good to know. I've got Amazon Prime at the moment because I ordered a new cable for my headphones and so on. Yeah, the music during a particular part of the game reminded me of the music from Mass Effect, which is pretty good. That had awesome music, the first one. Right, let's see if I can take this guy on with these big fists here.
Extreme caution recommended.
I threw them away by mistake. Yeah. Ah, I wasn't concentrating there, I was looking at chat.
Switch to standby mode.
Oh no, I start way back here. This was the mount I've got anyway. Pretty strange looking. Yeah, I was watching chat there, to be honest. I really should take my eye off chat when it comes to the bosses, because it's getting a little bit tougher now. So does his health regenerate then? Hopefully not. And it does regenerate. Damn it. Right, I need to concentrate here. Here we go.
Especially dangerous enemy detected.
Let's play it safe this time, just kite on the outside. Don't take any risks. For some reason I'm taking a bit of damage here. There we go, I don't have to dash to dodge those attacks. Definitely getting a bit hairier now. Right, I don't know how I got on with the end boss, if that was such a struggle for that one there. There's another follower. A really small follower. One's per encounter, okay, that's good to know. Although is that the thing that I don't have at the moment? Yeah, I think I sold all them to make space. Probably really shouldn't have done that. That's the thing, there's always these silly mistakes you make. I'll quickly check, I'll go into my inventory to see what I do have. Let's see.
Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait.
Take it as this here. Really don't have a clue. Well, that's the group consumable, isn't it? Oh, here we go, so the big guy here. Nice and easy, despite the size of them. A self-revive, okay, so if I get downed, then I just use that, I presume.
As I have already said, the door is locked.
Ah, you can't self-revive, okay. Unlock it with the companion. That's using the, whatever that is that I don't have a lot of. I believe I got 2,000 and I need something like 20,000.
The mechanoids have reached the finished goods warehouse and started to
Yeah,
activate our machinery.
Victor's Meadows, that's the one. It looks like you also use them to multiply your might as well. Do like that guaranteed crit you get every so often. I need to use that more often as well, the freeze.
Reminder.
See, if I could move a bit my skills, what I would do is I would maybe have like crowd control on the second set. It's really crazy, you can't move them about. Nice one, I'll bear that in mind. Maybe try and unlock that first.
Arethiaris. The probability of encountering it here was less than 1%.
Okay, here we go. I guess must be the end guy by the looks of it, so we'll use the big main skill on him.
Threat level maximum. Correct tactical decision detected.
No idea what happened there.
Victory details added to personal file.
Yeah, I don't have a clue what really happened there.
The door is unlocked. You can continue the cleanup, but the mechanoids
Oh
have
no, that wasn't the end boss. And I've used the main ultimate skill. Damn it. Okay, hopefully I'll be back up 7 minutes time.
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
Yeah, it sounds like it. These weapons are pretty awesome.
This is where final assembly of anti-space weaponry takes place. The mechanoids can use them to attack our facilities.
Initializing attack protocols.
I have no idea what D1 even means. Oh, that was nice.
Evasive maneuver failed.
Ah, there we go, good. I've got this weapon for the boss, that'll hopefully help me a bit, as much as I don't have the ultimate. Oh, dude, thank you for popping in, see you later. Well, I'm about to get owned here, so good time to possibly go. Lucky, good few auto crits there, one after the other. There we go.
Enemy neutralized.
Trophy weapons, is that what they're called? Yeah. That's worthwhile checking out, Martin, definitely. Or Marty, should I say. There we go, another mission done. We'll keep ploughing on, see how we get on. Right, I don't know if I need to clear out my inventory or anything. Ah, okay, I may have to have a look at some of the things I've got here. Really annoys me how you can't see anything without the tooltip, but when you bring it up it hides the next thing you're moving over to. Right, so imagine I just want to sell a lot of these things. If that's not what I should be doing, then let me know. Okay, some of these are quite nice. Right, I'll go back to equipment first. Again, I imagine if I'm seeing the red arrow, that means I've potentially got better things I can equip, possibly. It sure is, yeah. MasterCard. Not even sure what the stats are on these, but they're all upgrades, higher rarity, so flexible friend. Right, back to the bag, sell. That's right, imagine I want to sell all these because they're all green. I think this is the right thing I'm doing. Highest multipliers, okay. The highest multipliers will probably go by rarity, I would imagine, as well. Ah, maybe not. This has got a health bonus of 28%. This has got 33. Hey Hobbit, good to see you. Trying something a bit different here. Right, let's go back in to sell this. Yeah, it really hasn't explained well at all what all these things are that froze at you. I believe, Aldi can correct me if I'm wrong, these are the things that help me unlock a new class.
Rebooting me until the operation is complete.
PSN ID Eduardo is TonyBing_MHO, so I'm stuck with the MHO now, unfortunately. R8 slots increase your might, okay. I have no idea, Hobbit. I've yet to play Warframe, although it's most definitely on the list with the number of people that say it's fantastic. I can't even remember it last all day, so I'm having to lower my voice a bit now just because it's getting a bit later. Should manage this. Last one was 26 prestige, and so is this one. Right, okay, everyone universally said Warframe's great, so I will need to try it. The thing is, I don't know if I should try it next, if it's one that I'll play and play nothing else, because I would like to play some other games as well, rather than getting hooked on one straight away. Okay, Warframe is dead. Not heard that so far. Yeah, Mighty Hero Online. Forever stuck with that MHO now. What to do? If you want to send me a friend's request, Eduardo, then feel free to do that. Otherwise I will forget. I think, as far as my Warframe's doing incredibly well, and they've got this huge update that will revamp it as well. So Warframe, is it mainly PvE or PvP, or is it a mixture? Because I'm not huge on PvP. I'm not bad at PvP, but it can feel a bit stressful at times. That sounds a bit annoying, to be honest. I think this is the same in that you need to read an awful lot on Reddit and wikis and stuff like that, and I can't really be bothered with that. I'll still check it out though. Right, okay, it's good that it's PvE mainly.
Usually these creatures don't climb up here without a good reason. Something must be up. Round. Sail.
Wiki game, okay. I suppose I could always read it on the way into work on the train. so it looks like I cast that triangle move, I can follow it up with 2 other moves.
For up ahead. My scanners detected activity in the area. Judging by the data, I suggest you prepare.
That's
for
good
a
to
fight.
hear.
I don't believe those are tourists.
Instantly enjoy a game a lot more if you feel that the developers aren't trying to fleece you. I'm not going to mention how Marvel Heroes was on console. On PC it was fantastic, on console they certainly could have done better. Went from one extreme to the other really. I think on PC in 2017 they got something like 6 characters free, which is crazy. Duel with friends, okay. Just throw you in at the deep end.
Like I said,
As long as hopefully you can't make mistakes that you can't rectify.
their offsprings. Go there and destroy the eggs before they hatch.
And if you can't rectify the mistakes, as long as you can then restart your account or start up a new one easy enough. Nothing worse than gimping an account. Okay, not sure what I should be doing here. Hey Leanne, how you doing? Quite funny, we've got a hobbit, we've got someone from New Zealand as well here, so that all ties together nice. Right, okay, don't spend platinum on the slots, okay, good stuff. I was playing the Walking Dead game on my mobile at the moment and I've got all this currency you can use, and I used it all and the game has thrown it at me, and then suddenly I realised I shouldn't have used it, and you can't restart your account, which is really quite annoying. I do hate that. Although again, I should, I suppose, read up on it before playing. But it does take away some of the mystery of playing a new game when you do that.
It wasn't that easy to eliminate the offspring, was it? Now you need
Oh,
to
here we
take
go, this
care
is a
of the
big guy.
parents to avoid the need in the future.
There we go, start off with a auto crit there. No worries, thank you for watching and tuning in, it's appreciated. Hopefully I can find another game that grabs me as much. Yeah, I've played about 4 years now, I think it's around about 5,000 hours or something close to that. So it's strange. In a way, it's good to play other games. Whether or not that's me in denial, I don't know. Ah, okay, I'll maybe play about a bit on PC first then. A little bit, get used to it, and then try console. Yeah, there was so many heroes that I recently took through the Omega trial, and I absolutely loved how they played, and I was just looking forward to really maxing them and upping their legendary. Like, how can so many? Now it's not going to happen. And Hawkeye got his amazing Omega set with his 100% brutes.
Lower levels detected. Keep descending into the cave, into the stone.
Never actually played Set of Heroes at all, that's one that missed me.
Hiding in the dark. Have a nice walk.
Let's see, not sure which way I should be going. Nice one, that's a good number. Yeah, Loki was awesome as well. Do you know who the 4 heroes in December actually were? Hobbit? If not, I'll tell you. I don't know if it'll make you feel good or not. Might make you feel worse hearing it, but
Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation
December would have
is
been a good
complete.
month. I don't know if I'm going the right way here. bring up the map. Yeah, I wasn't going the right way. Good way I brought that up. Sorry, Ryan. No, actually, it was Magneto, Doom, Carnage, and Taskmaster. Really strange combination. And there would have been Gladiator 4 as well that we would have had a look at. Smash face. Good stuff. I have no idea where I should be going here. Maybe I need to go round this way. I could never get used to Psylocke. The reason that my endgame build was a ranged one, I just couldn't get used to the melee one at all. No worries. Thank you for the support anyway, it is appreciated, and I'm happy to hear that the guides done did help you out. Yeah, December would have been incredible. There was so many things planned. There was a Doctor Strange costume, a bit like the Age of Apocalypse ones that was coming out, but it actually had like 4 or 5 new skills. The same with Hulk, Gladiator Hulk, I believe, had some skills where you could use his weapons as well in place of regular skills. Yeah, Bro Polo was looking forward to Taskmaster. They had kind of fixed Taskmaster as well on the test centre, and that they had upped Taskmaster gained damage from all of his attributes, and they changed it so that he gained damage from only 4 attributes, but it went from 1.5% to 2, which I believe was a buff to make him feel a lot better. Again, we're not going to see it. It's a pity they didn't just go with the mega update was ready on PC, it was done. So it's a pity they just didn't release it on the final day and say, there you go, play. There'll be bugs, but there'll be loads of new stuff for the next 6 weeks. Although, maybe Disney wouldn't allow them to do that. Yeah, what looked especially great was let me see, Gladiator Hulk and the Loki at the end of Ragnarok looked fantastic. He looked really good. And then you had, and I managed to see it firsthand, you had you had Thor with, which was one of the costumes. No worries, Martin, thanks for popping in, and fingers crossed I can figure out something to do, keep you guys happy. I enjoy creating content anyway, so I'm going to keep at it and see what I can come up with. Yeah, definitely used to bugs. When they did do their monthly patches though, they did fix a ton of bugs. I think a lot of people forget that. You would look at the monthly patches and they were like 4 or 5 pages long, so for some reason I can't cast this skill. Why is that? I don't know if I'm getting lag or what. Why can't I cast that? That's not good. It's my main AoE. Hopefully I can cast that by the time I get to the boss.
Reminder, regular warranty maintenance
I might pick it up and check it out. I suppose it's a loot-based game, isn't it? So there is that.
Sensor data
Hopefully it's got the
processing
ability to have
priority
builds as well.
Initializing apprehension
This
protocol.
giant is behind everything. It's too bad we have to kill this fine specimen. No, I don't care. I'm just in a different logical machine.
This robot thing is a bit like Gladys, to be honest. Yeah, I can't cast my AoE move for some reason. No idea why that is. Yeah, something strange is going on with my skills here. It's not allowing me to cast some of them.
Balance of forces changed.
Ah, there we go. That was bizarre. Don't know why it caused that. Yeah, speaking of Sony, they really need to organise refunds given that Microsoft have done it. Charge my mana up here so I can hit off this huge AoE. What one's your signature? Is that the 8-minute one? So it looks like I did just fire it off, but I'm not aware I did. I don't know what's happening here.
Victory details added to personal file.
That was probably really sloppy. Apologies. Just realised I'm not sure if you're even kidding about the signature. You may be. I didn't get it. Way over my head. Yeah, you were kidding. MMO. Really? Very kind of standard MMO. The one hook it's got is that you only got one character, but you can change your class on the fly, which is quite different. Here's all the classes up here actually. I believe it takes quite some time to unlock them, or you can just buy them with cash. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know if I was crowd controlled or what. It's going a bit strange now. I look like I'm running about drunk here, but the game's going a bit strange to be honest. Some of the skills not firing off and so on. Yeah, another cash sink, hello. I'm sure a lot of people will be more reluctant about putting their cash in anything. 5-year contract. 5 months. Right, let's try this one. 29. Give it a shot. Maybe not actually. What I'll do, we're over the 1.5 hour mark. I'm going to quickly check out the areas I can go to, and then I'll call it a night soon. Realised I'm already here. So for anyone intrigued with this one and how it plays at the start, I've got some footage recorded that I'll upload in the next day or so over the first few hours, and I'll edit it as well to make it look a bit nicer. Get rid of loading screens and any slow points in it just to show it off.
Threat level maximum.
Thank you. I'll try and retain that same kind of style. I don't know if I should change the music so on I use, or if people will be used to that by now. I'll keep things nice and concise though. That's what I always like to do. Don't want to waste people's time, it's precious enough. I think I say hey all. I never know how to start it, to be honest. That's what I've decided to go with. Yeah, it's always one of the hardest bits, starting and finishing a video, so you just choose something standard and then stick with it. No, no, not hey yo. Hey all. I'm not going to say it as much as I say it all the time in videos. I feel strange saying it here.
Efficiency 100%.
What was it Kimoni Man used to say? Ahoy, hoy, hoy, even. Yeah. Problem is, anyone that doesn't really follow me, Ryan, will think this guy's a bit full of himself.
Combat log created.
Hey yo. Burger alarm. There we go. I think I'm saying it normal. I can't remember who it is that likes that other word, but I'll say it anyway, just in case they watch this back. Squirrel girl. Burger alarms and squirrel girls. I realise I can't say squirrel girl right, but burglar alarm, I think I'm saying that right. Azrael's actually sent me a Reddit page. I think you guys maybe seen it. Of like loads of funny Scottish sayings. I was going to one time during a stream I could read them out, could be quite funny. Whether or not you would understand most of them, I'm not sure, but I don't think he's doing great, to be honest. I think he's away to visit family at the moment, but he put up a tweet the other day that was maybe saying to me, this is me completely speculating, so don't take it as word of mouth, but I don't know if that's gazillion done. His tweet kind of sounded that way, as if that was over. I really do think they would struggle to come back from what's happened, though their reputation's definitely been tarnished, possibly beyond repair. The thing is, but he'll move, well, maybe I'm thinking he'll move on to something better, because it sounds like the conditions in Gazillion were awful, the work hours were long, and he was completely demonised by people. They always look for a scapegoat, as I was to an extent for some people, but he most definitely was. Like, people calling him lazy, and there's something, there's no way they could know that. They don't know what he does, they don't know how many hours he works or how hard he works. It's ridiculous. It's like me commenting on one of you guys and calling you lazy. It's just silly. I do get that sometimes in Riser, yeah. Not too often. I'm quite wary of what I'm saying and how I'm saying it, because I'm aware that if I use my normal voice, not that I'm changing my voice too much, but I'm trying to enunciate stuff a bit better than I would normally. Uh-oh, these guys are hitting hard. That was nice. I have no idea what that means, about touching people's cookies.
Insufficient memory space, archiving data.
Yeah. Do you know, I must say, Ryan, after your post on the forums, you actually stopped the abuse I was getting, so well done, thank you. All it took was one person to speak up and point out how ridiculous the witch hunt was getting, so yeah, thank you for that. Not been tagged since then.
Mission successfully completed.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same, Ian. I got a PS4 Pro to play Marvel Heroes and probably put about £400 into it, something like that. If not more. Probably more, to be honest. If Sony don't do anything given the fact that Microsoft have, then I think I'll seriously contemplate trading in the PS4. That's if we don't have a lot of people that want to play certain games on it, of course, and I'll make sure I do streams for Marvel Heroes first and team up with you guys, don't worry about that. No, I'm talking about the laziness. Was Asros got accused of being lazy? Not the... yeah, not the CEO. No idea if he was lazy or not. Well, again, yeah, we've got no idea if he was lazy or not either. We know, we're pretty sure he wasn't a nice guy. But we don't know if he's lazy. That's how people call on Asros lazy and stuff. It's just stupid. It really is. Yeah, the forums are done. There's a few people holding on there still with posts, but I don't see the point in it. Yeah, on the topic of exclusives, I need to actually try Uncharted. I think it's Uncharted 2 I'd played up to. Let's head over this way. I do like how the writing shows up like that, it's quite a nice little touch. Nice one, Justin. Happy birthday when it comes. Might actually quickly switch class here because it's not too difficult the combat I'm doing. Yeah, there's really not much going on in the forums at all, like you say. There's some refund posts, there's still a bit of passive aggressive witch hunting going on with like Hugger Player, where it looks like a lot of people are ganging up on that high roller, who is a bit of an idiot, but I still don't agree with all these people tagging him and ganging up on him and telling him he should run in front of a car and so on. I don't believe in that. I've only played Uncharted 2, so we're up to Uncharted 4 with an expansion as well, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can co-op Leanne, but because I don't have a clue what I'm doing at the moment, I wouldn't want to slow anyone down.
Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait. Quest data added to archives.
There we go. Did I just blow that up by the looks of it? I did. Let's head over this way. Now I need to get used to skills again because you can't choose where you assign them. Just a bit of a pain. I suppose it does actually look a bit like Knights of the Old Republic. I think it's your kind of standard MMO look though. Let me boost by all these guys. Yeah, he has a complete spoon, but it's like, I think it was Dozer that was saying it as well, which is really disappointing. He was a reasonable guy, but he was telling him that he should run in front of traffic, and it's like, really? Who's probably the most reasonable guy on the actual forums? The Grey Jedi, so to speak, for a while. Yeah, I think there's other players running around as well.
Balance of forces changed.
Wow, what's that? That's new. Okay, I have no idea how I've done that. Brilliant. I'm just mashing buttons here, to be honest. Oh, that's a big question, Mike. That's a really big question. I think I would just go to the training room and I would test out all the skills, to be honest. And when it came to like choosing a spender, what I would do if there was multiple spenders, I would just use solely the spender, as long as it wasn't buffed by any other skills on the target and dummy, and then I would use the next one, and I would just compare the actual times and how fluid they felt in order to use.
Reminder. Regular warranty maintenance required.
I think I maybe did use my signature. I think that's what, when I turned into that big angel, that's what that was. All the other skills in Marvel Heroes, you basically wanted your vulnerability, you wanted your weaken, you wanted an AoE, then you had your dash, you also had your signature. And after that, you didn't have a lot of room for much more. You'd get in an execute as well. It was pretty simple though, it was the same template you would use, and to be honest, if the game kept going and time and tension was to release a video of like a template of how I come up with builds.
Sure we'll find something interesting there. I'll contact you as soon as we decrypt it.
Yeah, definitely seamless, I suppose, to an extent. I was turning into a bit of a butt as well, but yeah, it just kind of pollutes everywhere when you get somebody being toxic. Just everyone gets affected by it. Yeah, Sentinel Mask and Love Letter are great. Some characters actually lost their vulnerability a few months ago, and I don't know why. Was it Gambit and Deadpool? It's really strange, it was removed from their skills. I think it was a bug, to be honest, but I did test it in the training room and it wasn't affecting them, so it wasn't just a tooltip bug. When you were using the two artifacts, it did give you a bit of flexibility though to use potentially different skills. Some of the vulnerability skills really didn't do much damage at all. Let's see what time it is. 10 to 10. Yeah, the crafting was actually good. There were some people that were saying it was useless, but if you wanted to min-max your character, it could really make a huge difference with crafting. I don't think I actually put, because I was waiting for a mega gear and min-max, and I don't believe I used modifications at all on my heroes. There was so much that I was still going to do. I don't think any of my characters are actually min-maxed.
Compiling status report.
Yeah, I was going to do artifacts video as well. Want to know over the best universal artifacts and where to get them. So it would have been the Gem of the Curse, the Edge of Infinity. Most of them came from the Shield supply box. Cargills and Ziggurat, all from the Shield supply box.
Insufficient memory space.
Yeah, it's quite a few characters that a mega set would have been awesome, and it would have been great to figure out how to make the most of them.
Need to remain here forever detected.
Hawkeye's a mega set was the bomb. Yeah, something along the lines of that. Yep. Mega Gear was bugged. You couldn't mod it. Just like the fact you couldn't swap the sets, that was the patch that was due to come out, and swapping sets would have been so much fun with the builds you could try. Rocket Raccoon with all these turrets and so many characters. Yeah, crafting made a huge difference. There were some people that called it trash, and it wasn't at all. Funny thing with the crafting is they actually had it. Let me see. They had it planned that when you upgraded the crafter, it would change the visual of how they actually looked, but it's never got round to it. It was something they talked about in beta, and they never done it. So you would see the crafting station actually visually look better as you upgraded it. A large part, I think they were just massively swamped with trying to get the update out in PC, and it's unbelievable that after all that time doing it, a year late, the month, and possibly a few weeks before they're due to get that update out, that's it. Must be quite sickening to see all that work. A year's worth of work, no one's going to see it.
Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation.
Okay, it was amazing, and that was without proper Omega gear. Like if you actually rolled it correctly and went for brutal damage and so on, would have been insane. The fact they had fighting, and with a mega prestige, whatever the bonus would have been, which would have upped his crit rate multiplier, and then he had close enough to 100% brute, would have been one of the best characters in the game. Yeah. I suppose Sport Group can be I'll stream and you guys can chat and I'll console you and you can console me as well. Don't know if I'm still in a denial stage. It will only really be on the 31st when it shuts down and I realise that I can never play Hawkeye again. That'll be really sad. It's the fact you get games that shut down and you go, right, the game's rubbish or its time's clearly done now. There was a lot of bugs and it wasn't the most polished games, but it had a ton of potential.
Switching to combat mode.
Poor animals, I don't even think they were attacking there.
Quest data added to archives.
I think you do, Lonnie. Yeah, as far as I can tell. Yeah, the sheer number of heroes you could go, Leanne. I don't know if that was part of the problem, because if you look now, Marvel and Disney don't want anything to do with X-Men in their games. Marvel Heroes had X-Men, so I wonder if they were happy to get rid of it. Solo raids. There was some guy that done that on PC using Silver Surfer. It was before like a Mega Prestige or anything, of course, because you didn't have it. Yeah. I don't know if I'll log on in the last day. I don't know if I want to be there as the servers shut down, to be honest. I think it would be a good experience, but I think it would be an awful experience as well. I'll be finishing up soon, to be honest. I'll maybe make it to the 2-hour mark. That sounds long enough. Oh, that would have been nice, Jason. I had so many plans. I was going to do a series of videos just around the mega sets and who they would work on, and try and go for really quite obscure ones. I better actually check what I should be doing here. In fact, this isn't what I check, it has to be the map. Not a fan of how it lists the quest in this. I'm not really sure how I check them, to be honest.
Reminder. Regular warranty maintenance required.
I can see I've got some quests on the right there, but obviously it says 6 out of 12. There's a lot of quests that just aren't shown. Oh, that is annoying, Lonnie. 2 weeks ago. See, in that respect, I got to play it for years, so I can't really complain that much. There's a lot of people would have just discovered it, not even leveled a lot of the heroes. I did really fancy putting a lot of time into Doreen, because the claw build on was amazing. It's incredibly tanky as well. White Queens was one using Hulk, wasn't it? Yeah, just spam his
Active caution mode.
signature in Meteor. Yeah, Elektra, she was fantastic. Black Cat as well. As much as a lot of people complained about those heroes being released, they were actually great. I know a lot of people would have liked to have seen Emma released though.
Efficiency 100%. Mission successfully completed.
There we go, getting through these missions. Yeah, Cable. Yep. Cable was great. He had his mental build, his soldier build, and his scimitar build. Scimitar was fantastic. All about moving around and slamming it. It's a guy you guys have probably seen in Twitter or in chat, the gaming session. He had parts of the Apocalypse set, I can't remember what ones, on Captain America, and he was basically unkillable with it. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the Cable video anyway. I was tempted to still do an Ultron and Green Goblin guide just for posterity, but I really don't know either way. I'll probably regret it if I don't do it, so maybe I'll record the footage but I'll not do any editing so it's there. I know if I definitely don't record any footage I'll be kicking myself saying I wish I'd done it. Nice, yeah, that was in Midtown I think, wasn't it? You could drop our character token. Same with Magneto, Venom and Taskmaster as well I believe. It's pretty amazing. Don't think that ever made its way through PC. I have no idea. Does that mean I'm doing this wrong then all day? I genuinely don't even know.
Insufficient memory space, archiving data.
I think other action RPGs that are pretty good, you've got Grim Dawn's really good. It's probably one I might cover. I really do like Grim Dawn. I played Diablo 3 when it first came out and not played it in a few years, so it could be worthwhile checking out again just to see how different it is. Nice one, thank you Jason. I'm going to be covering quite a lot of different games for a little while I think. Help you guys choose what game to move on to next. Also give me a bit of much needed variety.
Combat log created.
Yeah, Monk, that's the character I played on Diablo as well. Yeah, Adam, or Adam even, sorry. We're having a bit of Marvel Heroes chat here. I'm going to be finishing up soon though, unfortunately. Next few minutes I'll wind up. Alright, okay, cool. So I can do what I'm doing, chat and just run about and hit stuff, and as long as I'm staying within this area where the quests are. I did read all day that some people were saying this might have been outdated, about spending too much money and getting your might too high would actually gimp yourself. Is that the case, or am I safe to go ahead and just try and upgrade my might as much as I can? I've not actually seen anything about Warhammer. I'll need to have a look at that one.
Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
In a second, if we get a group of bosses, I'll finish up by using this big ultra move. Let's see, let's head over this way. In fact, I'll use it in these guys. There's not a lot of them, but
Correct tactical decision detected.
I was actually really looking forward to a psychic build on Jean with a mega set, psychic and mega set, which would have been incredible.
Probability of victory decreased.
So I shouldn't really gimp myself if I do put too much money into that anyway. I think people were saying about keeping their prestige as low as you can. Or keeping your might as low as you can, sorry. I just realised we'll never actually see, of course, the Jean Grey visually updated death costume, because it looked nice in console, but the costumes on PC looked a lot better, a lot sharper. Would love to have seen that one on PC with the flame effect on the wings. I think I'm going to go for the archer adding in time, but I'll certainly check out most of the classes anyway in this, if it holds my attention. Got the boost for 3 days, because I did spend $7.99 for the starter pack, so after 3 days I'll try something else, potentially Warframe. Cool, I'll bear that in mind all day, thank you, you've helped a ton here. I suppose the good thing about doing this, anyone else that's curious about the game can see all the questions and answers, so it's worked out good, hopefully. I do kind of like an endless grind though, don't mind it. Is Warframe a game that I know it's been out for a few years that I can start it and I'm not going to be, obviously I'll be behind by a huge amount, but you can still start it after all these years. You're not going to have missed out on too much, or
Reminder, Regular warranty maintenance required.
I'm saying nothing. Destiny a bit better, sounds good. Loved Destiny for about 2 weeks, and then I just suddenly realised there was really nothing to do, and I think I heard the other day that it's had something crazy like a 80% drop off in people playing it, if not more. The actual gun combat is good, it feels great, but
Quest data
I tried the raid, it just felt overly complicated.
At least now I know what happened to him.
Everyone having to be on voice comms and do everything exactly right, or the whole
suspect their
team
hive must
wiped,
be
which
somewhere
meant
under
that
the ground.
people were arguing
My
and
best look
ugh,
for it, but
not
I
a
wasn't
fan of
able
that.
to find it. I've been waiting.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
I suppose if it's mainly PvE though, Ryan other people being better isn't a bad thing necessarily, other than they might not want to team up with a noob. Community is really nice, like sounds of that. Yeah, the Prime thing. Ryan was saying that, pick up Prime to get some like little starters.
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
9 out of 12, getting through these missions here. Really quite a lot to do in this area.
Mission successfully completed.
There we go, boom. Yeah, I liked Future Fight. I played that for a ton as well, to be honest. I've played kind of most RPG type games before I settled on Marvel Heroes, or like mobile ones I would play on the way to work. Future Fight was good, but I got to the point, where was it? I think it was when they brought out Thanos and so on, and you really needed to be Lady Loki, nobody else could really do it at that point, and it just put me off it. If you went Hawkeye you would have no chance of doing it. Right, let's head down this way.
Initializing attack protocols.
So what's the biggest kind of instance in Warframe? 5 players, 10 players, or...
Insufficient memory space.
Because I imagine it has like the equivalent of dungeons.
Quest data added to archives.
Is it 5? Okay, good.
Quest complete.
Don't like ones that are...
Status report.
The more people you've got, the more complex it is, the more room there is for rage drama. 10 out of 12, I'll see if I've got enough time here to finish up this map, and then I believe you always fight a boss at the end.
Evasive maneuver failed.
nobody that can tell us what to do.
We're kind of a social media team. I wouldn't say who for, so I tweet and Facebook all day,
Requesting updated instructions.
which
Please
is
refrain from
alright, to
rebooting
be
me
honest.
until the operation is complete.
Don't want to stay there long term though. But pays the bills for now. Yeah, sorry Lonnie. If you're somebody that's played this a lot, it's going to be frustrating watching me play because I'm hopeless. The fact I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat as well.
Efficient combat.
Get over here.
I think I completely wasted that there.
Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait.
I'm really struggling with the fact you can't rebind the skills on one character and AoE is a different button from another character. I really do not like that at all. That was the thing in Marvel Heroes, you could assign your skills in a certain way that no matter what hero you played on, you'd be using the equivalent skill. I have no idea how to find another Rebel Punisher. Let me check time. 1:15. I think, to be honest, in the next minute or two, I better actually wind this up. Get kicked off at 1:30. Right, so I'm going to boost in 2 minutes, so any questions, any requests or anything? Let me know. You want me to say burger alarm, squirrel girl, anything like that, do let me know. Yeah, I've got a pet haggis called Angus. Angus MacLeod, the pet haggis. Anyway, let me go and take out this big guy and then I'll finish up with that. Oh, I've got this weapon, I need to use this first. There we go, I'll port back to the
Reminder,
base now if I can
regular
figure that
warranty
out,
maintenance required.
which I can't. There we go, and then we'll call it a night. I think that was not bad, 2 hours. Black pudding, yummy. Do you like that? Nice sheep blood. A deep fries Mars bar. There we go. I think that's enough for one night. Let's see. Yeah, I'd really better go this now or I will be in trouble. Thank you all for tuning into this. I know it's something a bit different, but thank you. If there's any games you want me to check out other than Warframe, which I will be, let me know, because this will be going on to YouTube anyway, so you can leave comments there as well. Yeah, but cool. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and if you're still here all day, thanks for all the tips. It really did help. Catch you guys later. See you later. Thanks for tuning in again, Wazen. Hopefully you've seen the video the other day with all the thanks and thanking you for tuning in to all the streams. I really do appreciate it. Neverwinter, I'll check that out as well, Lonnie. Definitely. See you later, Noon. See you later, Nitro. Bye bye all. See you later, Divinity.